morning and welcome to batch cook day. So I thought I'd just go through a few things that I'm going to be doing today with you. It's presently 9:30 in the morning. I'm waiting for a car to be picked up from the scrap man. He's just rung me. He's going to be about 45 minutes, so can't really start any batch cooking yet until he's gone. So I thought, well, right, I'll just get myself organised. I'll show you what we're doing today. And then when he's been and picked up the car, I can just crack on. I am going to have to turn the generator on today for lights. So I'll just show you around. We are in pitch black. You can't see that. It's behind me. 1 second. Let's turn you around. Can I turn you around? I don't know. Anyway, the boat is in pitch black. There we go. Now you can't see me. This is my bedroom. We're in pitch blackness. So I'm going to have to turn the generator on today because the solar panels have gone down. It happens at this time of year, unfortunately. The sun drops too low and we don't generate enough power. It normally doesn't happen till after Christmas. This year it's happened a little earlier, I think just because of the bad weather we've had. We've had a lot of grey, dark days and it's just not produced the power. So we are on generator. So it's a little early for putting the generator on yet as well. So I'm just going to stay off in darkness until the car's been and gone. And then we'll put the generator on and we can crack on. So for now I'm just on the ring light. Let's show you what we're doing. But we are batch cooking today. Well, I am. And I've got a lot to get through. So as you can see, I'm going to start over here. We've got 2 kilo of goat meat to get through. That's going to be an Indian goat curry. We've got 2 kilo of diced venison. That's a wild boar sausage meat. 9 chicken breasts, 4 bags of bacon, and 1.6 kilos of mixed game. So that's got venison, pheasant, wild boar, partridge and pigeon in it. And then we've got in the dog, we've got the mushrooms. Oh yeah, so what we're doing, so Indian goat curry. We're having goat curry on Boxing Day, and then the rest will get pressure canned so that it's shelf stable. The venison, the bacon, the mixed game and the mushrooms, that's going to make game pies. So we're having game pie for Christmas Day. Wild boar sausage meat, I'm going to make some sausage rolls with that, and I'm going to use some homemade cranberry sauce. The chicken, we are making a chicken curry, and that will get pressure canned and be shelf stable. I know I also need to make start the cheesecake as well for Christmas Day. So I'll do the base, the cream section. I don't know whether I'll get that done today. We've got a lot to do. That might get pushed to tomorrow. So that's what we've got. And the size of my kitchen, as you can see, a 2-ring camping cob for a cooker. That's it for workspace, and then you're into the sink. Wonderful. So I'll just give you a quick pantry tour, seeing as I need a few things. So this is my working pantry here. So I have all my jars. So you've got rice, pasta, risotto rice, sugars, salt, macaroni, lentils, popcorn, stock cubes. What else have we got up here? We've got dried mushrooms, but I'm not over keen on those. Spaghetti, custard powder, pickled eggs, gram flour for when I do my onion bhajis. My preserved eggs, so they're in lime. Raisins, poppadoms, cat biscuits. More cat biscuits. Spices and herbs. Can't see. Let me just turn the ring light. We've got corn flour down there. We've got, I can never remember the name of them. Prawn crackers, cocoa powder, a few pots to wash. I'm going to be washing all day. We'll take you down here, although you can't see very much. Let me just turn that ring light. So this is my old boat, and I should have been off this boat this year, but we're still here. So out of here, we are going to want 2 packs of puff pastry. So in here as well, in my drawers, I have all sorts of random bits. We've got more risotto rice, noodles, cat biscuits. That's my son's lunchbox. Son's lunches up there. Then we come into here. Hello. This is one of the kittens. This is Smokey, pure black. You might not be able to see her very well. Hello. And there's a sister bandit. Smokey likes to bring in leaves, hence why my bedroom floor looks like a forest. But then we've got the cat food. Got all these. So we've got flour, sugar, rice, self-raising flour, powdered milk, coffee. That's my canning stuff. We've got chicken soup up here. Boxes of baking. That one's got more gravies, breadcrumbs, more poppadoms, more macaroni, passatas. What else is in there? Tomato puree. So this is my spice box. So I buy spices in bulk and then refill my little pots back there. So this one, this though, pigs in blankets gravy. So I got a massive crate from Rogers in Manchester, which is where most of this has come from. But because they're in them papery packets on a boat, damp, yeah, doesn't do very well. So I took them out and I put them in a glass jar. So I thought I'd only need one. I've actually filled 2 of them, and they're the massive 2-litre ones. My parrot eat 2 litres, so I filled 2 of those just with pigs in blanket gravy. So this is what we're using today. This was what I got from Rogers. So this is what we're doing with the chicken. Holy cow, Mangalore Malabar. I've never had it. It's supposed to be a medium heat. If I had a look at the ingredients, it really isn't much. It's just literally spices. There's no rubbish in there. But the reason I've got so much chicken out is that's why. It does 8 to 10 portions. And I think I paid about £2 or £2.50 for that box. And it's got 3 of those in it. So that is amazing. That's going to do so much curry. And then up top, we have loads of stuff. I'm not doing a full pantry tour because it's just such a mess. When I get my new boat, I have built myself a dedicated pantry in there, so everything should be organised and I should be able to find stuff easy. We've got sauces, eggs, loads of tin stuff, and then like I say, all this is like Brett's crisps, pot noodles, all for his lunches, stuff like that. And then down here we've got a box of pasta, white vinegar, and in this wardrobe, which you can't really see very well, It's just jam-packed full. That is literally mostly Christmas, so once Christmas done out of the way, that should be looking reasonably empty again. Hopefully. Right, so I'm just going to grab a few bits out of here and then we'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So I've cleared everything away. We're just going to start. We're going to start with the sausage rolls. Yum yum. So I've got my wild boar sausage meat, onion, garlic paste. So my homemade cranberry sauce, which I made November 2023. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. It is so tasty. And then I've decided to put with it some rosemary. Now this will have to go in the pestle and mortar because there's bits in here that have come off my rosemary tree that I've dried in the dehydrator, so they're a bit big and chunky, so they'll need to be smashed down in the mortar. Fennel seeds, these go really, really nice in sausage rolls. Some black pepper, and then a couple of egg yolks from me limed eggs, or water glassed eggs as we call them in England. It's basically they are eggs in a pot with water and lime. Keeps for about 12 months. And I can get about 2 dozen eggs in there, and I've got another 3 tubs. When did I do these? May 2024. So I've got about another 3 tubs in the bedroom to go through. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll make some quiche. We'll use them up. So I'm not going to bring you with me all the way through. It's just going to slow me down. I've got a lot to do and the video will be way too long. So I'll come back later on when I've done that and I'm starting something else. See you in a bit. Okay, back again. So sausage rolls are ready to go in the freezer. I'm going to put this one in the oven for my lunch, because I think this one's going to explode. I didn't quite have enough pastry to make it stick properly, but these I'll just freeze down, and then when we want them we just pull them out the freezer straight into the oven and cook for 30 or 40 minutes, and that'd be nice homemade sausage rolls. So I'm going to put this in the oven. While this is cooking, I'm going to have a clean up because the kitchen's a mess, and then by the time this is done, it should be clean and ready to go and get started on the next. See you in a bit. Update on the sausage roll. There it is, all cooked. It didn't explode like I thought it would have done. I'm just letting that cool down, and then that's my dinner. It smells absolutely delish. Can't wait to try it. Next we're working on the game pie. We're not making 1 game pie, I'm making 8. So like I say, I've got 2 kilo of diced venison, 1.6 kilo of mixed game, 4 packs of bacon, 12 onions, 1.2 kilos of mushrooms, flour, rosemary, salt and pepper, garlic, red wine and beef stock as well. I'm going to have to do the meat and the onions and the mushrooms in batches, so I'll use my steel frying pan. To be good old sturdy girl, I can be quite vicious with her, and it gets nice and hot as well for searing meat. Then once I've seared and softened mushrooms and onions and that, I'll just keep transferring it over to the big pot. I've had to dig deep in the cupboard to find the big pot. Then once it's all cooked, I've got these pie dishes for Christmas. Tom Kitchen ones apparently, small pie dish. Got these from Home Bargains. They're enamel, look really nice. Not too deep, probably about 1.5 inches, but I'll put the meat in there and then I'll put tin foil over them, freeze these down, and then on Christmas Day all I need to do is pop a pastry top on it, pop it in the oven, done. So I'll have 4 of those. And then I've got these foil pie dishes, so I'll just fill those with the meat, pop the lid on, right on it, stick it in the freezer. And then we'll have game pie for whenever we want throughout the year. Again, it'll just be a case of get it out the night before, thaw it, slap a pastry top on it, put it in the oven, bingo, you've got a quick and wonderful tea. So that's what I plan to do with the game. So I'm going to crack on because I'm going to get rather busy. See you in a bit. Okay, so kitchen is back clean. Aha, that was a mess. That took me a while. It took a good couple of hours to get the game pie on the go. So next we're working on the chicken curry. So I've got 9 chicken breasts, 3 onions and the chassis. So I've took the goat meat out of that frying pan because I'm going to use this nice big deep non-stick. So I've put the goat in a tub for the moment. The game pie, yeah, I think I've gone a bit overboard this year, but hey ho, we're gonna have goat curry for ever. It is full. Look at the size of that pot. Wow. And it is full. So that's just simmering for half an hour. So I'll be checking on that in about 10 minutes. Check the gravy consistency, check the seasoning. But while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to start on the chicken curry. Oh, and catching up on YouTube while I'm cooking. So this has just come on, so I'm going to be watching this while I'm doing chicken curry. It's Jules. Jules is back. So I'll be watching your new episode. Did I save enough for Christmas? Can't wait to see it, Jules. Right, so I'll be back. See you in a bit. Good morning. It's now Saturday. It's actually Saturday lunchtime. I forgot to check back in with you last night after I'd finished the goat curry. So here's the goat curry, all finished. So that just needs splitting up. I'm going to put some in the freezer ready for Boxing Day, and then some is going to get pressure canned. So I've got this to pressure can, and I've got the chicken curry to pressure can. So for you English that aren't up on these things, it's quite an American thing, is pressure canning. So there is my pressure canner. So it's very similar to what we know as a pressure cooker, but very different. For one, it's a lot bigger. And you've got your pressure gauge. That's where your steam comes out at the back. You put your jiggler on. You get the jiggler. You put your jiggler on, and then you've got to get it to do a hula hoop dance. So these are your jars. You'll have heard of Kilner jars. These ones I actually picked up in Home Bargains. These are Erin jars. And yes, they do work fine. I've used them and used them and used them. Sorry, my phone's gone flat. I've got it plugged in. So I've got the canning tools. This is to get the stuff into the jars cleanly. The lids. White vinegar to clean before you put the lids on. Got my rings on. So my canner is this one. So it's a Presto 23 quart pressure canner. I did order this from America. It was quite fun to watch the tracking of it, because it tracked it all the way across America, all through the different states, everything right into England. And it came quite quick as well. It only took about 7 days. So really good. And I bought that on eBay, and to be honest, it wasn't that much money. I'm just going to strangle myself. So we've had to get the big box of jars out. There is another big box of jars behind the sofa there, so I've had to lift that out this morning. That's the Scottish boy. He's asleep. He's like, Mum, what you up to? My bucket with my canning tools in. The chicken curries just sat up there in a minute. And I've got all this to clean and sort and get away before Christmas. So yeah, that's what I'm up to today. What am I watching while I'm doing this? So, what am I watching? I am watching, hello, zoom in, focus. I don't think it's going to focus. So I'm watching bouldering, climbing, rock wall climbing. It's the Master of Fire competition. It was held in Belgium about 2 weeks ago. But my phone's not focusing. In third place at the moment is Max. He's our British lad. He went to the Olympics. He wasn't the one that won it, but he did go to the Olympics, Max. So he's in third place at the minute, and there's another 2 boulders to go. So that's what I'm watching today. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. So this is going to take me a couple of hours. If I remember, I'll check back in when I've got all these filled and pressure canned and bubbling away. Back soon.